This episode of The Mimic's Veil is sponsored by Taste Invader Tea. Get 15% off your order of daring and delicious tea at tasteinvader.co.uk using the code TMV. It's time now for the final episode in our special 3-part series, The Games That Define Us. In episode 3, it's Ben's turn, so turn off the acid jazz for now and allow him to steal your heart as he talks about Persona 5.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked, where have I been?
So, first game that I thought of that defines me is Persona 5 Royale with cheese. Had to have at least one JRPG on there, and I think Persona 5 is the best one that I've played ever.
Yeah.
I came to JRPGs
because I like a dragon.
Yep. I said what I said. Yeah, it's still the best. I think that something about the Atlas style of RPGs I just find it so just pure comfort food. I don't know why, but even just grinding through them and just being in a dungeon and I just love everything about it. I think we'll go through I'm going to try and do my list relatively chronologically, if it works out. But I think this is this ties together so many of the things that I love, like turn-based combat, UI. Fonts, still the best UI. The music, the style of it, everything is just, it feels like everything just sort of came together. And I had a couple of false starts with it. I think I started the base Persona 5 on the base PS4.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day. I think I got 30 or 40 hours into that. Really loved it, but just I don't think it fully clicked. Because these are dense games that take ages to warm up, and I've got distinct memories of being sat here on the sofa when Casper was a newborn in the middle of the night, because he would not sleep unless he was on one of us. Mm-hmm. So in order to let Stacey get some sleep, I'd bring him into the lounge, plonk him on my chest. He would fall asleep while I was playing Persona 5, and then I would fall asleep because there's just so much fucking reading and the music is so chilled. And so I would just, and then he actually, the song that I used to use to get him to sleep was Beneath the Mask from Persona 5 as well. It's the chilled song from that. So it's got a little special little place.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Pietro as well, who's probably going through something similar right now, having a newborn. I feel you. But that, so that was that moment, and then eventually getting around to making the decision to start Royal and just ditch that 30 or 40 hours progress, which normally you wouldn't dream of doing, I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly wouldn't. I'm no, I've invested too much already, I'll plow through this. But
was that on the Switch?
Yeah, so when it eventually came to the Switch, I was like, okay, well, this is a much easier way to consume this. What ended up being, 131 hours, I think it took me to finish it.
Jesus. Mad.
But I loved it. I think it's just everything about it. As I said, style, the music, all the little self-improvement bits that I love in Atlas games, where the protagonist is always trying to improve all their sort of social stats and their intelligence and all that. I just don't know why. Just fires off synapses in my brain for some reason. So I think that was an obvious one to start with, and it's an excuse to put that song or any song from Persona 5 at the start of the episode, more importantly.
Yep.
It's one that so I know that you've like got 45 or so hours in Tears of the Kingdom or something. I've got 45 hours in Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm at a point where like, it's been so long since I've played it, do I go back to the start? Or do I just like pick the save up?
I think you could pick the save up with Royal. Like, I probably wouldn't have restarted it if I'd have started Royal, but because I'd started the original one, I think there's a lot of quality of life stuff in Royal, and there's extra content and stuff. So I wouldn't start that again. You could push through and pick it up within an hour. What are you doing? Yeah, I love it.
Very good.
Very
good game.
But there are 9 games remaining.
Oh yeah,
of course. And as per tradition, you need to guess what they are. So I'm going to shut up and let you decide what you think they are.
Well, I've got some written down. Have you got some written down?
I have. Do you want me to go first? Do you want to go
I'll
first?
go first, because we all know that Ben likes to ensure games are safe to play on the bus. So I think a definite nailed on is Catherine Full Body. That's going to be on there. That's nailed on. I think he got the edition with the pants.
Wow.
I also think Doki Doki Literature Club.
We're at the character assassination already. Brilliant.
Getting there early.
Yep.
No, Mario 3 is one that I've got written down. I think that would be a nailed on game.
Mm-hmm.
I've got even gone back to like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, back to getting these NES from Boots days.
What's that one called again?
Turtles in Time? Is it Turtles in
that's
Time?
it.
I feel like that could be on there because I think that, as Ben kind of said, in terms of his chronological, like getting that arcadey side of in there. And then you get Slay the Spire.
Mm-hmm.
Loop Hero. I mean, then I feel like there needs to be some sort of tactics game on there, but I don't know what one it would be. I think you'll
Would you have Streets of Rage
Streets of
and
Rage.
Turtles in Time? Streets of Rage 2, sorry, and Turtles in Time.
And they're very different, I would say.
Are
Maybe.
they the same?
Don't know. No,
Similar.
I think Streets of Rage is a wee bit different. Or maybe they are similar.
It's so hard to be in quiet.
What about Titanfall 2?
He does talk about that game a lot. But Horizon, I feel like that kind of peaked a little bit of Ben at one point when they like went through that experience of Platinum Horizon.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it would actually make his list.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Horizon Chase Turbo.
I mean, in fairness, that's the kind of thing that could be on there as well with Ben. Anything
That
could
is
be
a
on
good-
Ben's list. Because I was thinking, do you have something like Advance Wars or something like that for the tactics game? Do we have a Final Fantasy game on there, or is that too recent a thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Because I remember he always complained about Final Fantasy, the old ones. I can remember him complaining about how the background just looked like it was painted on and it wasn't like moving. This is like a PS1 game he's complaining about. That it was just like there was these blocky characters on top of some blurry background. It's like he's looking at it through his modern day spectacles and not the the lens it should have been of 1996 or something. So I don't know about I think maybe the new ones maybe a bit too soon, but I don't know.
But Hyper Light Drifter.
Combining Ben's love of indie games and cardboard.
That's what I was thinking of.
That is a deep cut.
It was when you were trying to work out what it was, a deep paper cut. then the other one's like Katana Zero and stuff like that. But again, I don't think that would be the game, but it's just more the type of game. Like,
Yeah.
it goes back probably to like your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle rather than.
You are. I tell
Yeah,
you what, you are naming some fucking amazing games. I'll give you that.
It's not filling me with confidence.
Amazing taste.
But yeah, I think you're right about strategy, some sort of tactical game. But I don't know. I don't think it would be. Oh no! What about is a Fire Emblem Awakening? Is that too soon?
That was when I was surprised that when I went back on your list that you didn't have some like Fire Emblem Three Houses on yours.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that's maybe a week because I really enjoy it, even though it is super recent.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I think that's got to be in there.
Yeah.
I think that's a definite. But what about Link to the Past? But then again, I'm sure he never finished Link to the Past until like over in the past 2 or 3 years.
But an old school shmup.
I've got Ikaruga written down.
Ikaruga.
I think a shmup has to be there, but whether it's that,
it could be that or like an old Grade Ace or something, or Truxton or
what about
Pong.
Yeah,
Look, I'm not that fucking old.
I mean, I think we need to try and kind of narrow this down now, don't we?
Yeah.
So like Breath of the Wild, yes. Slay the Spire, I think, has to be on there.
I think these are nailed on.
Yeah. Look, Hero, I don't know, but I could see him having that kind of thing on there.
Yeah,
He loves like
But
a
I-
mechanic, and that was where he got like a love for like random mechanics.
pausing.
Mm-hmm.
But what about like what about like platformers? Because Ben obviously had I guess his SNES. Oh yeah, Mario 3 was the NES, wasn't it?
Mario 3 was NES, yeah.
NES. But that is his favourite Mario game. And he was a Nintendo guy.
Do you think he would have either of the Ori games on there? Because Ben was a lover of Will-o'-the-Wisps.
I don't know.
I think it could
maybe.
be.
I hadn't considered any of the Ori games.
So what have you got as your locks so far?
I think Breath of the Wild,
Yeah, Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire,
I think Titanfall 2 would be there.
Titanfall. I'll give them. Yeah, Titanfall 2. Hyper Light Drifter. Because that's his kind of Indian.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time.
Yeah. I also think Streets of Rage 2's in there. I think there's definitely a belt scroller style game in there somewhere. Could be like a Dragon Quest type thing.
Dragon Quest 11.
11, yeah.
Whatever it's echoes of.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Definitive. Wee blobby things.
Wee blobby things, exactly.
Echoes of a wee blobby thing.
Do you think he'd have a Hades on there?
Maybe. Or like, yeah, what are like these... I can't remember how high was Ben on Hades. I know he finished it
Fairly.
once, but and the game really starts when you finish it for the first time. But because Ben seen credits, he was like, "That's me done with this." I'm sure I heard him on a podcast with Max actually saying that when Max was saying he'd finished the game 8 times, and it really starts to go places after your 3rd or 4th attempt.
unlike the people stuck at home playing it. Okay, so far, have you got the list so far, one of you guys?
Yep.
What have you got?
Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Nailed on. Slay the Spire. Nailed on. Are we saying Titanfall 2?
Yeah.
Nailed on with a question mark. Turtles in Time. Streets of Rage 2. Hyper Light Drifter. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'd put a Hades on there, I think.
Yeah, it's a good shout actually.
Okay.
But Inscription.
Maybe.
Or
There's so many-
Balatro.
Yeah.
There's so many things, but I think that's where Slay the Spire comes in. Like, there must be a tactics game.
Yeah.
I just don't know what that would be.
To define Ben though is the thing. It's
He's a man that can't be defined. Doesn't fit in a box.
When you try, you can't be defined. When you try and look at Ben, it's like a really, it's like looking at a cloud. You can't quite pin him down. Just really weird edges. It's just like vapor. Can't pin him down. You can't define him.
Okay.
I think there's definitely going to be more. I think this list might have a few indies in there.
Do you think he could have a Katana Zero in there?
I don't know about Katana Zero, because I remember watching Ben stream it.
I know,
and
that's
he
what
basically
makes
was
me
in the
think
same
he could
room
be
for
on there.
fucking half an hour. It was hilarious to watch actually.
I know.
But it is a good game. I don't know if it's
Do you think Look Hero could be on there?
I think
It's a
Look Hero
game I
might be
very
on there.
much associate with Ben.
Quality.
What about
Okay, so Slay the Spire,
Sorry.
Breath of the Wild, Titanfall 2, Turtles in Time, Streets of Rage 2, Hyper Light Drifter, Hades, Loop Hero.
Mario.
in Mario 3?
Mario 3
3.
is 9. Happy with that?
Aye.
Locking it in?
Locked in.
Aye. We probably got like one because I think Ben, you're the hardest one to guess for. I think.
I'm surprised actually. I thought Lewis would be the hardest, but we ended up getting 6
Oh, we
for
only got
Lewis
4 or
as well.
5. Or 5.
Well,
5.
I think we got 5 and then we
And then the
got the
extra
6th one later on,
Yeah.
didn't we? So, and we got 6 for you. I can tell you that you have got 2.
See,
You were close with some, and that, to be honest, that list you've given, that could easily be my list.
yeah.
So I think that's Or
As
apart
I
from
said, I think you're the one that you could pick from so many games that I think
Mm-hmm.
do define you.
yeah. All right, so I won't go chronologically then because these aren't chronological, but I'll start with the 2 that you got, the most obvious ones.
Yeah.
Let's just get it out of the way because we'll be repeating what we said when Lewis spoke about this on his episode. Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
Yep.
for all the reasons Lewis said. I think it just had to be there. Brought me back in from the gaming wilderness. Reignited that passion. Started the regression as well, like to getting back into stuff that I had just completely forgotten about. Like not only just gaming, but just like, oh, actually, yeah, I still like these things that I used to be into as a child, and for some reason I've grown out of them. But actually, no, I want to grow back down to them. I want to watch basketball. I want to wear baggy jeans. Fuck you if you don't like it. And that all came from Breath of the Wild. Yeah, connecting with you guys, the whole reason we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
It all came from that. I think that is probably the most important thing. That is now that doing this defines me now a lot as well. Like this is a big part of my life, and you guys are a big part of my life, and that's So not to get too emotional.
No.
So yeah, it's just always had to be on there. So yeah, Breath of the Wild. Well done.
Right.
Got that one. The other one that you got was the other one you were super confident about, Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
Well done.
So
None of the other ones are on there.
as you rightly said, there had to be at least one indie on there. Again, could have been loads. Could have been Enter the Gungeon. I think that was the first roguelike I ever played. And I was just like, oh my God, so you're just starting again? And like, I loved it. So, and I think this also affirmed my love of like turn-based stuff. And just like, oh, I can just play this at my own pace and love it. So it's also, although it's not a tactics game traditionally, like it is that turn-based. It's turn-based, and you're still thinking about strategies and you're thinking about what's going to happen if I do this, and then like I could have easily said like when you're talking about tactics games, like Fire Emblem, Three Houses, but also before that was probably like Mario plus Rabbids was probably the first one of those kind of tactics games that I played. But Slay the Spire was like, we always talk about the like that sort of pure just distillation of, and you said it earlier, Alex, but like just mechanics, just like it just, there's nothing fancy about it. There's no story really. There's no, these graphics are shite. Like it's just plays brilliantly. Like it doesn't over, try and do too many things. It just does what it does brilliantly. Like, so I love Slay the Spire. Great game.
Dear. It's. I remember complaining about it, thinking it felt lifeless, and then I got it all of a sudden.
Yeah, because it does. I think you complained that the sword hits someone and you don't feel any like force feedback or anything. It's just like like that, which is again,
the guys just go like
fair.
Jerk forward a wee bit.
Yeah. I mean, it looks rubbish. I'm hoping for a fresh lick of paint with Slay the Spire 2 when that comes out this year. Be interesting. But I hope they don't mess around and try to introduce too much. Like I like how pure it is. Another one that you mentioned, but you didn't end up putting on the list. So I'll give you a tip of the hat for it. Link to the Past. Very, very important game for me. In terms of like that was the point where I went from games as being just something that you do to pass the time, like, oh yeah, I'm running, I'm jumping, oh, I'm punching people and finishing a level, to being like, oh, there's a story here. I'm going on an adventure. It's raining. Oh, my uncle's gone to the castle. Oh, he's injured. What's that? Oh, he's given me his sword. Like, and it felt massive at the time. And you're right, Lewis. I only completed it. What was it? Like 2 or 3 years ago was when I was in hospital for about a week, and I was like, right, I'm gonna use this time to actually finish this game. And there's something about it probably that it was just comforting because it, I was there sort of by myself, and I was like, oh, well, this feels like home. This feels like I feel safe. And thanks to the internet, I was able to Google the bits that I got stuck at as a kid. I've turned into a pink rabbit. What do I do now? Just Google it. Never had that back in the day.
That game, how we could get past some of that stuff without knowing.
Like Link's Awakening is like that as well. It's just so obtuse, some of the puzzles.
I can't quite remember it being. I have only played the Switch version. I never played the original.
Yeah, the original. I never finished the original. I only finished the Switch version. And again, probably thanks to Google as well.
Yeah. So A Link to Past is on your list.
Yes.
It is on your list.
And chronologically, it is the first game on my list.
Right.
So I did think of, there are earlier ones like your Mario 3s, your Bubble Bobbles, your
of course.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not Turtles in Time. That was like the side-scrolling beat-em-up one. The Turtles that I had from Boots was just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
The platformer. And easily could have been on there as well. As my first. But I think, Link to the Past was where it went from like, oh, this is a cool thing to, oh, I love games now. Like that's what cemented it. Next one is Super Nintendo still, but this is an arcade port, because I think I had to have some sort of arcade representation on there, and it ticks some of your shmup boxes to an extent as well, and that is Smash TV.
Oh, what a game.
Such a good game.
I don't think I've ever played that.
I think you can get it on Xbox. I think there's like a Midway collection on Xbox. Right. It is so good. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I think it was the first like twin stick shooter that I ever played.
Yeah.
And obviously your X, Y, A, B buttons were your directions to shoot in. And, even that control screen blew my mind back then.
Is there like a voice effect at some point in it?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says a few things. Like, I'd buy that for $1. Is like because it's like a TV game show kind of thing, isn't it? I think that was a big part of why I liked it, because I was just like obsessed with anything American and garish at that time of my life, and that was just like the most great. Back then, America was cool.
It was, yeah.
How far it's fallen, but yeah, it's. I can remember playing the arcade. I think there was a thing as well, like playing stuff at the arcade, and then having a home version of it, like like Bubble Bobble, like Street Fighter 2, Gauntlet 2, like all stuff like that. But like Smash TV, I can distinctly remember it being. They had a cabinet at Regent Bowl in Great Yarmouth, like the bowling alley there, and we would, we'd go to like birthday parties. People would have their birthday parties there. Go to McDonald's, then you'd go bowling, vice versa. And I would just gravitate towards that Smash TV machine, get as much change as I could, and just play that. So good.
That is good.
Love it.
So did you not own it? Did you have a copy of it?
Oh, yeah. So I had Super Smash TV for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, sure.
And and as soon as, any arcade port, even if it was like later on, like Daytona, Sega Rally, Crazy Taxi, that always because growing up, the arcade was like, that's where all the best games are, all the best graphics, everything. So to be able to play gimped versions of them at home, always felt amazing. And I had my arcade stick back then, and just
You love an arcade stick.
Love an arcade stick. I can't wait for that Sony one to come out. That's the day one. Day one. Any old peripheral.
I don't think I would have ever got Smash TV.
No,
and
neither.
there are a few obscure ones on here, to be fair, which I would have been very impressed if you guessed. One that isn't obscure, and I have mentioned multiple times, is Wipeout 2097.
Of course.
Which I feel like you should have got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be kicking
that
yourselves.
stupid book.
God, that stupid book. I love the music. I think I had to have. Yeah, I love a racing game. I love anti-grav racing. F-Zero. I couldn't have a third Super Nintendo game on there. So, but Wipeout, specifically 2097 is just that defines that era for me of going from like kiddie games to what I thought at the time was like a cool grown-up game. Like, and that defines that transition for me. It's like, there's fucking licensed music by people I've heard of or people that I haven't heard of, and now I like. And that whole thing, like Tony Hawk did that as well. Like, that was the first time I heard like Del the Funky Homo Sapien or Loot Pack was on Tony Hawk games. You had Prodigy and whoever else, Chemical Brothers and stuff like that on Wipeout. Was just just so cool. And I think, to be honest, it probably planted the seed of like getting into marketing as well, because I think it was more than just, this is a great game, plays well, fun to play. It was like everything about it, the branding of it, the presentation of it, how it was advertised, everything was just like, this is appealing to me because
Font.
They've done XYZ and the font, the logo, everything, the ships. So yeah, I think it probably just planted that seed of just, there is more to this than just, is it a good game? Yes. Like it's all the everything else around it. So yeah, that was a big one. The next one is kind of, you actually mentioned this, not this specific version, but one of these games in your honourable mentions, Lewis.
Oh yeah.
And you did your list, and that is Worms Armageddon.
Oh, what a game!
Probably could have been any Worms game. Probably could have been the original. The original I can specifically remember playing at my friend Andrew Flatman at his house, and he had it on PC, and you could record your own voice, and that would, I don't know if it was a mod or something, but like the worms would say what you said. And I was, oh my God, I could just do this. Just, have them saying all this silly stuff. But yeah, I think this is probably the first turn-based game that I ever played. And I think that's probably, again, what influenced that love of like turn-based strategy and stuff like that was, just taking your time and thinking about stuff and just playing in multiplayer. Like, I don't think I ever played it really single player. It was always so-and-so's come round, let's play Worms Armageddon. Let's throw a sheep at them.
I think you could save if you're a team on your friend's game, you could go around and just like load in your team, this is my team, and you sort of play. Also, like, I think even after the first Worms, the series has kept the same design for the worms. That sort of chunky look. It's just the first game that's a bit different.
Yeah. But even
that was really cool. That's really cool.
I can remember playing like the 3D one. Playing that. There was a year between university and then moving down to London where I was working in my mate's pub for a year. And every shift we would just like lock up, go upstairs and play Worms 3D together until the small hours. And it was just, brilliant. On his Xbox, I think it was his OG Xbox. Just special game. And I actually bought the Worms Armageddon anniversary edition, I think, that came out recently, and played that with the kids and my wife. Within 5 seconds, she was like, "What's this? I hate this," and just didn't touch it.
Yeah, Armageddon, that's good. World Party was also a pretty good Worms game.
Worms is one of those things that just never clicked with me. I was just never ever paid. I don't know if I just never paid enough attention to it and just dismissed it. And then it just got to a stage where it was too late.
Yeah,
maybe
still
I
time.
should revisit. There is still time.
Good. Yeah, I think you'd like it. Sort of cutesy,
Probably.
silly.
Yeah, I think you'd like it as well.
Play it online. Would be a
Throw
good stream.
Holy
Alex.
hand grenade at someone.
I was waiting that. Stream it, Alex.
Stream it, Alex. Stream it. You know what you should do? You should stream it. Everyone, let Alex know he should stream more, please. My next one. I would have given you massive kudos if you got this. I have mentioned this before, but is it even a game? MTV Music Generator 2.
Oh, God. How?
I've definitely mentioned it before. PS2. First time when I got into music production, like properly. I'd always sort of found a way to like write songs or like record my own voice. Like I can remember being this would have been in the 80s, like, because I can remember what house we lived in then before we moved in like 1990, recording myself doing a radio show on a tape deck, like splicing it from one tape to another, and now playing a song and then coming back telling jokes and stuff. Like, so I've always, from as young as I can remember, recorded myself for some weird reason. It's really paid off now, isn't it? But yeah, so this game, because I always wanted to, like, I always wrote music, I always like rapped and stuff, but I never knew anyone who made music, so I could never make a song until this game came out. And I did it, looped it. There was a little USB thing that you could sample stuff and put a microphone in it and record yourself. And yeah, hours of fun that set me off a whole different path of music production and making music and stuff. And
Do you still have it? The music, if you could find it.
oh, do you know what?
On a memory card.
I've got a mini disc of it, but I don't have a mini disc player. Yeah, it's literally in this drawer right next to me.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
which
need
is
to get a mini disc player.
I was Googling them a couple of weeks ago. Must have been when I started making this list. But they're fucking expensive now. But yeah, I would cringe because I can remember some of the songs. I'm like, oh my God. So sad. But yeah, set me on that path of, that love of music. There's a through line. I think most of the games here have some sort of musical sort of high points in them. So next one, you were as pretty much as close as you could possibly get without getting this one correct, and that is Titanfall.
That's
the first one.
The first one. I have said definitely in the past that the OG is my preference.
See, now you say that, I remember you saying it, but for some reason, I always associate the second one with you, regardless of what you say.
Yeah. Well, the second one is regarded as the better one, but I think we're not here to talk about what's better.
Exactly,
Yeah.
You're right.
And it defined me because I sort of played this during that. Well, as you'll see, if we're going chronologically, the last one I spoke about, MTV Music Generator, came out in 2001. Then we hit the time skip of not playing anything apart from FIFA. And Titanfall came out in 2014.
Wow.
And not to get too sort of deep and meaningful, I just separated from my first wife when, and I did what any self-respecting adult male did in an empty flat. I bought a fuck off massive TV and an Xbox One. Those were the first things, and a spice rack. In fact, those are my three big purchases, and yeah, got Titanfall, and it connected. I was like, obviously, it's a lonesome experience being a bachelor and playing that with mates online with my nephew, and we'd play like a few times a week, and it just kept me connected. And I actually got to a point where I was like good at it, and I'd never been good at any FPS or anything ever, and I was like whatever their equivalent of like prestiging was, so I was like leveling up fully, and yeah, it just defines that little period of like transition, even to the point where I almost didn't meet my wife, my new wife, my current wife, hopefully my final wife, because I was playing Titanfall, and my mate was like, "Oh, you should come out and meet blah blah blah," and yeah, she's really nice, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, okay." And I really nearly didn't go, but then I decided to sort of get off my arse, and that worked out quite nicely. So, yeah.
Yeah, I recall you saying that, actually. Very nice.
Taking half a win for that one.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty close. And then I think I'm on to the final one, aren't I? I think we fast forward to...
No, 2 more.
I think that's it, isn't it? Because you had Persona 5 Royal at the start.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So, final one is Elden Ring. I feel like it had to be on there. I think it was...
It was the creation of the cheese mage.
Exactly, which defines my personality.
Yeah.
I think it did sort of spark a love of like hard games, or certainly an appreciation for how to break them and bend them to my will so that I can actually get through them without any level of skill whatsoever. So, yeah, and so stuff like Celeste, Cuphead probably ticked that box as well. But yeah, I think it was, again, like a fairly dark-ish time. My father-in-law had just sort of passed away, and I kind of off the back of that, and it's like, you know, I lost touch with a lot of friends as well, and having this feeling like I could be in control of something difficult, I think helped me with that, like helped me deal with that. And I can remember like finishing it, getting through it, getting the platinum, and feeling like I can do anything actually. Like, and I know it's stupid because it's just a game, but it's like you're putting yourself in that position of seizing control of something that you thought you couldn't ever do. Like, you know, and playing these sort of games, I'm like, never would have dreamed of doing it. So to become, you know, the authority of the three of us on Elden Ring is a real boon for the ego. But yeah,
I'll never forget that screen sharing, like the game sharing session we had, that you basically taught me what I had to do. Because I was just about to like give up. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. And you're like, oh, you just go and do this, and then that was it, and it was away. It was
yeah. It was not. It was a special. It was a special time, and it did. Again, that sort of taught me something about myself, maybe that I didn't realise, that you can overcome any obstacle so long as you can rain down meteors on your enemies.
I've got a similar memory of Elden Ring when you came in to help me try and beat the fire giant, and I think I ran up to a little hill, and I remember you saying, "Oh, the enemy's scale," and I turned round to look at you as the fire giant just went slap and like one-shotted you.
Yeah, because I came into your game thinking, this is going to be fucking easy. Don't worry, Lewis. You stand back, I got this. And it was like so powerful compared to how it was in my world. Oh,
because Ben beat the fire giant before they patched it and made it hard.
True that. Yeah. But yeah, brilliant. So there's, I mean, I kind of mentioned, yeah, thank you. I mentioned honourable mentions as I sort of went along. So I haven't really got any more to add, but yeah, all of the ones you mentioned could be classed as honourable mentions, to be honest. Yeah, really good. Streets of Rage 2 almost pains me to not have that on there.
Yeah.
Mario 3 as well. But yeah, there's only so many games that can define us.
Yeah.
I wonder what the next one will be.
Well, the next one that we feel like, oh, this defines me.
Uh-huh.
I think it'll be like whatever the next big era is, won't it? Like I think all of these in your lists as well, like tied to something else that's going on in your life at the time. But that's been fun. It's been fun going through all of those, getting to know each other. Hopefully people like listening to it as well. Bit different.
Yeah.
Let us know the games that define you.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Let us know.
So in summary, my list there was Persona 5 Royal, Zelda Link to the Past, Smash TV, Wipeout 2097, Worms Armageddon, MTV Music Generator 2, Titanfall, Breath of the Wild, Slay the Spire, and Elden Ring. Oh. Tip of the hat to Bobble Bobble. As always.
Made up game.
I'm quite looking forward to getting Puzzle Bobble in that Taito Arcade 3.
Yes. Me too. All right. So the game that defines all of us is, of course...
Well, let's play, as they say in Pashto. Fakar Wakri Chipa Zabara Kiwark Shawi Matlib.
That's a good one.
Wow.
That is a good one.
Guess the outro lost in translation, of course.
Bring back the conundrum.
No!
We were good at that. Alex was good at that.
She always got it.
All right. Come on. Let's do this.
Clue number 1.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry.
No, clue, please.
It's currently the last in the series of 11 games.
Dragon Quest 11.
That's what was in my head as well.
Echoes
It
of
won't
an
be,
Elusive
though.
Age. Definitive Edition S. No, it won't be, will it? Because that would be too simple. Okay.
Can't be an indie then.
Nah.
We're going
Era or...
era.
But then you'd think it would be quite recent.
Recent, yeah. How recent, I
about-
guess.
Country of development.
There's an interesting one, Ben. That is thinking outside your box.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Stop putting me in that box.
What's
Was this developed in Japan?
question 1?
Mm-hmm.
Was this developed in Japan?
Yep.
No.
Fuck.
I mean, is there really that many series outside of Japan that's got that many entries in it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Something like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Yep. That's a big one. Assassin's Creed. I guess we could ask, was it developed in Europe?
Yeah.
Or was that... would that help? I'm never sure with
Assassin's Creed
Ubisoft.
might not be in Europe.
Yeah,
Some of them
yeah.
are in Europe and some of them are in the Americas.
Yeah. All right,
I'm
let's
not
get...
sure how
let's,
extensive his notes would be.
let's go for era then.
So
If
I
this is
think
another-
after 2020, see if it's something that'll like still going.
I hope it is. I mean, after 2017, maybe.
Just released post 2017, Lewis.
No.
So we've not had an entry in quite a while, and it was the 11th entry in a long-running series.
Yeah. All right. Sim City. There's been a lot of them.
Was there that many of them? Was it not like just like 1, 2, and like 2000 or something?
I don't know. I feel like
4?
there'd be loads
Oh,
of
there was 4 and
spin-offs.
3. Definitely wasn't 11. I'm assuming by 11 we mean like 11 mainline entries. Do you think we should clarify
You
that?
never,
You never know
with
with
this
those.
bozo.
Should we go back to country? Might as well. Just think.
I feel like we need to narrow down the year more. But then, I don't know if... I think not Japan helps us, but
Yeah.
I'm a bit foggy on everywhere else in the world. So, maybe console or...
Just think we should just go back with the year. It's the
Yeah.
easiest one to narrow down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just think, what, 2000 or later?
Yeah.
Is this released 2000 or later, Lewis?
Yes.
Right. So, between 2000 and 2017.
Yeah.
Is that 4?
That was 3.
Third?
3. Yeah.
Right.
So, are we to assume the first one came out in the 90s? Do you think?
Seems quite early. I mean, for 10 years to get 11 games.
Yeah, but the 11th one could have come out in 2016. The first
Well,
one
but
could have
is
come out in 1979.
But that's what I mean. The 11th one could have come out in... Yeah, actually. Try that, see if it originated in the 90s.
The first one of these come out in the 90s.
Yes, it did.
There was 11.
Can you just repeat your clue, please?
Of course. Currently last in the series of 11 games.
Could be something like Pro Evolution Soccer.
Yep.
Because obviously that changed to eFootball. It could be gobshitey that way.
certainly could.
It wasn't as late, but I mean, the last one was like 23 or something, though, I'm sure.
Okay. Could we ask, were these games numbered
1 to 11.
to 11? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah. Were these all 11 of these numbered sequentially? Just get him. Let's put him to work.
No.
Okay.
We're a clue, aren't we?
You are. The game has received roughly 40 updates since its release.
Could be like The Sims 4.
It has had a lot of updates.
It's had loads of updates.
I can't imagine Lewis choosing The Sims, though.
No.
What else has been updated or not?
No Man's Sky, but it's not as late as that. Not as...
Ooh. GTA
11
5.
thing.
Did that come out pre-2017?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
As
that,
many as 11, though.
I reckon with the spin-offs,
So you'd what, 1, 2, 3, 4, San Andreas, Vice City.
Chinatown Wars.
Vita.
They could be-
11's kind of pushing it, but it could be.
Might be. Started in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It fits.
But where did
the
it start on
criteria.
the PlayStation?
Yeah. I guess we could ask if it's multi-platform. Oh, no, shit, it must be. It must be. That's the only lead that I've got so far. So we're on question 6, aren't we?
I mean, because you could go with like, is it still popular now?
Currently, the last in the series of 11. Are there any more games in the series planned to come out that you know of, Lewis?
Yes.
You could be onto something with GTA.
Yeah.
It doesn't
What
feel
was-
like 11, but you could be absolutely right, because there was Game Boy Advance games and stuff as well, wasn't there?
Yeah, and I can imagine it being updated loads. Okay. Is this a 3D game?
Yes, it is a 3D game.
Did
I mean,
it start
could it
off as 2D? Top-down 2D? Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
try that.
Did it start off as a top-down 2D game?
No.
So what, the first entry back in the 90s was not a top-down game?
No.
Right. Fuck.
Let me just confirm that to my... let me check deep in the notes. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that. Okay, sorry for leading us down that blind alley.
That was question 8.
Yep.
Could be Skyrim. There's been about 40 versions of it.
Has there been 11 Elder Scrolls games?
But I mean, through different versions and stuff, and expansions and onlines, and I know it is
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 5, but
But same with GTA 5, right? And there is a planned one in production.
yeah, it
And
has
it's
had a
never
lot
2D.
of updates. Never 2D,
Did Elder Scrolls start in the 90s?
potentially. Yeah, I'm just thinking of things that have been about for a while but are still like fairly relevant.
Yeah.
Because The Sims, I don't think there is in a planned new game.
No.
Just had a lot of expansions.
Should we ask if it's an RPG?
Yeah. Might as
Is it an
well.
RPG?
Yes, it is an RPG.
Okay. So it's a Western RPG.
See if it's developed in America.
Question 10.
That,
Just
or
like-
do we get more specific to...
See if it's a Bethesda game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just try
if
it and see.
If it isn't, yeah, because it can't be Assassin's Creed either, can it? Because
Nah.
we've had more recent ones. Yeah, go on then. Let's ask if
Is this a Bethesda game?
It is a Bethesda game.
It must be then.
It's got to be that. Go for
Do
it.
you want the translation?
Yeah, go for
Might
it.
help.
Yep.
It might help. In Batak Toba, Centua e Mangaglut Lima Pinger Langet.
Yeah, that.
The Elder Scrolls.
Is it the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim?
It is the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
Well
Well
done,
done.
Alex.
Well
What a journey
done.
that was.
Yeah. I'm quite surprised at the 11 though. I can't quite
Yeah.
pull 11 together.
Yeah,
but
I'll tell you what they were. There was, so main series, Elder Scrolls, Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. And then there's Elder Scrolls Legends, Battlespire, Elder Scrolls Adventures, Redguard, Elder Scrolls Travels, Stormhold, Elder Scrolls Travels, Dawnstar, Shadowkey, and then Elder Scrolls Travels, Oblivion as well.
There we go. Brilliant.
Well
Yay, I
done.
win.
Good deduction. Whoop whoop.
Well done.
Well done, Alex.
Disappointed that you said that. Well, you'll know what it's like, Ben. You get to a certain point, you go, I don't think I'm going to get this. And then I'll hear you say it, and it's like, oh, damn it.
God damn it. Keep a straight
Damn.
face.
Hmm.
Don't look like it's bothering you. Yeah. that was quite good because we did go down that whole GTA alley
Yeah.
there. To pull it back from that is very good.
Well done. So yeah, we are going to listen to Dragonborn, composed by Jeremy Soule from the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.